these colossal structures rising from the desert, there were no cranes, no engines, no modern technology. And yet, about 4,500 years ago, people arranged millions of tons of stone into a flawless order, reaching toward the sky. So how were the pyramids really built? Now, we rewind time. The calendar shows 2600 BC. On the banks of the Nile, thousands of people prepare in silence, because this is not an ordinary structure. This is far more than a tomb. It is a project built for immortality. The pyramids were not made of a single piece. They were composed of more than 2 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. Most of these stones were extracted from quarries located kilometers away. Rocks were cut with copper tools and blocks were shaped. But the real question was this: how were these massive stones transported? There were no wheels. Animal power was limited. But the ancient Egyptians had a simple yet ingenious solution: wet sand. Wet sand reduced friction and made it easier to pull the stones on wooden sledges. Hundreds of people moved together for a single block. This was not a display of strength, but a matter of precise coordination. Lifting the stones upward was the most difficult part. Historians believe that temporary ramps, spiral paths, and earthen embankments were built around the pyramids. Each stone was raised slowly, layer by layer. Nothing was rushed. For many years, it was believed that the pyramids were built by slaves. However, archaeological evidence tells a very different story. These people were not slaves. They were professional workers who were paid, regularly fed, and treated when injured. Worker villages found near the pyramids show that these people lived an organized life. This was not a system of oppression, but a sacred duty performed for the state. The Great Pyramid was completed in approximately 20 years. This means that an average of 300 stone blocks were placed every day. The margin for error was nearly zero, because a single mistake could compromise the entire structure. Some stones, especially the granite blocks used in the king's chamber, weighed up to 70 tons. To lift these weights, lever systems, wooden balancing mechanisms, and human labor were used together. The pyramids were not only impressive from the outside. Inside, there were narrow corridors, shifting passages, and hidden chambers. This complex design existed to protect the tomb, because the pharaoh's body was sacred. The narrow shafts inside the pyramids were long thought to be ventilation channels. But their orientation was striking. These shafts were aligned with specific stars. According to ancient Egyptian belief, the pharaoh's soul would ascend to the stars after death. The pyramid was not a tomb, it was a journey of the soul. Every stone was part of that journey. Every layer was like a silent prayer offered to the gods. After the Great Pyramid, nothing of equal perfection was ever built again, because this project concentrated all the knowledge, belief, and power of a civilization into a single point. Today, we have modern machines, lasers, and computers. And yet, recreating the Great Pyramid exactly as it was remains extraordinarily difficult. The pyramids remind us of this. When humanity believes and moves together, the impossible becomes possible. And perhaps, these structures still hold secrets they have yet to reveal.